everybody. This is our week 5 video for our Linda and Tommy litter. Some of the puppies are up, awake, and playing and all over the place. Hopefully you guys will get to see them playing. It will not take long, and then they will be back sound asleep. You'll see that they have their ribbons on. They do not like them. You can see them scratching. They don't normally have them. It's just for the video's sake that we have these guys with their ribbons on, because their coats are getting so thick. Right here, I've got Miss Green. In my lap, Miss Orange and Miss Gray. Got these girls right here. Miss Pink, of course, she's out exploring. Miss Pink, I don't think she ever sleeps. She's just always on the go. I'm just kidding. She does. Oh, what was that? Tell them, Miss Pink. But everybody is doing really good. You gonna go play now? Okay, you go play. Everybody is doing really good. Linda is doing great. It's getting close to where they will be completely weaned off of her. So right now they are eating what we call our puppy mush, which is where basically we blend up their food and they are learning to eat, and they are doing really, really good. Aren't you? So you're a tiny little girl, but you're doing so good. This is Gray that I have right here. We've got, I'm gonna try to, can't really get up, but I'm gonna show you right here. We have Miss Yellow. We got the boys in a pile over here. We got Mr. Brown, Mr. Blue, Mr. Black's over there, and even Mr. Red. That's Miss Pink, who is playing with the lamb chops. Say, when everybody else sleeps, you just play with the lamb chop. Really was trying to get these guys up and moving. We fed them a couple hours ago, and typically after they eat and they get a good nap, they're up and playing. But they are just sleepy today. So we're gonna still try to do our video. I'm gonna try to wake them up here in a little bit so you guys can see them and hopefully see their little personalities and how they interact with me. A couple things I do like to ramble when I'm on these videos. And one thing that I said in another video that somebody pointed out to me was, you know, hey, I'm glad you mentioned that, because I had kind of forgot that. But when your puppy comes home and, you know, say that you've got to soak their food just a little bit, it's not very much. Typically by week 9, they're eating dry food, or even when you give them water, make sure it's room temperature. So we don't want to give them freezing cold water, and we don't want to give them anything that's too warm. So we want the water to be room temperature. Just a little tip, because I know that some of you guys have told me, you know, hey, I hadn't had a dog in a while, so anything that you can pass on as some do's and don'ts, we appreciate it. Hey, what you doing? Well, nobody play with you? Want to see if Miss Gray will play with you? I don't think she's gonna play with you, but she might. I don't know. What about you? I want to wake some of these puppies up. Come on, guys. At least come over here so we can see. At least come over here. See, it's a little bit warmer here today. We don't want to lay on the mats. I'm gonna try to get everybody up. Oh, whoops. Y'all got me crawling around here now. Hey. Hey, Brown. Hey, Mr. Red. Look at that face. He said, what are you waking me up for? Maybe if I get them all over here. Get them all over here, get them playing. I'm gonna get one moved up. Whoops, sorry. One moved and then one right back. At least get them over here where you guys can see them. Couple reminders. Picking process. It does start next week. So after our week 6 video has been posted, we will contact the first pick male and the first pick female. So what we will do is we will work with them and, you know, see who their pick is. If they have any questions or anything like that, we are happy to answer them. I don't want anyone to feel rushed. As I move them back, they're all coming back over there. I don't want anyone to feel rushed, but I do want you just to, you know, be considerate that there are families that are further down on the list that are anxious to know which puppy is theirs too. So, you know, it's not something that we want to drag out over a long period of time. We want to make sure that everybody gets the right puppy and that we get to it in a timely manner. Of course, I'm happy to answer any questions and work with you through that. You got some of them up. So some of them are up, but right back to sleep they go, except for Miss Pink. Miss Pink, hi. Hi, do you want me to play with you? Say, I play with anybody. I play with anybody. She's gonna get jealous. I'm giving Green all the attention over here. She's funny. All right, guys, so I'm going to do the same thing, and hopefully once I pick them up and we start talking about them, they'll get down and you'll get to see them play a little bit. All right, so we're going to go with the boys first. Why not? There's more girls, so we'll give the boys a little bit of a spotlight. I'm so sorry, Miss Purple. I know, I keep moving you. I'm so sorry. But we got to get to Mr. Blue. We got to get to the big boy, the big old boy. All right, guys. This is Mr. Blue. Mr. Blue is 6 pounds. He is our most laid back boy with a very light white coat. Yeah, gonna be a very pretty boy. You can tell he has a very thick coat as well. So this is our big Tommy Jr. Say we call you after your daddy. Our big Tommy Jr. At 6 pounds, the laid back boy. And he is just very sweet. We'll see if you kids go to sleep. You gonna fall asleep? Y'all are so sleepy. All this food is just making you sleepy, isn't it? What you think? They are doing great with our socialization process. You can see that he's just completely relaxed. We're introducing new sounds. They're getting used to being handled by more than just me. They are around Luke, our 7-year-old, and of course they're around other dogs. So we are doing very, very good. All right, so that's our big guy, Mr. Blue. Next in size, where are you, Mr. Brown? Mr. Brown, Mr. Brown, Mr. Brown. Oh, there you are. There you are, sleepy boy. Hey, good morning. Good morning. He might fall asleep. We'll see if we can get him to fall asleep for this. This is Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown is 5.8 pounds. He's our middle of the pack, a little bit more on the active side. Doesn't look like it from the video, but I promise you that he is. We got Mr. Blue up playing now. Maybe they just needed me to talk about him a little bit. Look at this. This puppy, he's gonna fall asleep. He's gonna fall asleep. Are you gonna fall asleep? He's thinking about it, isn't he? Say my eyes are getting so heavy. Oh. And now he's gone, sound asleep. So this is Mr. Brown at 5.8. He typically loves to play. He is not our most outgoing male, but he is our second for the way we have them categorized right now as far as being on the active side. Although right now he looks like a very sleepy boy. It's so funny because you can move them all around and they will fall sound asleep. Hey, you know who will fall asleep like this? It's just so hard to stay awake. Look at this pile, they are all out. Okay, next in size and also tied. That's Miss Purple. You chasing rabbits? Chasing rabbits and squirrels? All right, guys. So next, back over here, we have Mr. Black. Mr. Black is a 5.4 pounds. He is one of our more laid back boys. Not the most laid back of the batch, but definitely not as outgoing as Mr. Red, who you all know is the most outgoing, or Mr. Brown. He's gonna fall asleep too. Say it is a struggle. It's a struggle, guys. We haven't even had the time change yet, and y'all are already falling asleep on me. What is up with this? All right, guys, so this is Mr. Black, 5.4. All right, and last but definitely not least is Mr. Red, the one with the most personality for our boys. He is very playful. He is very outgoing. He is one of the first to greet us when we walk in the door, if Pink does not beat him to it. This is Mr. Red, 5.4 pounds. So our boys are all very close in size. We have a pretty big gap with the girls, but all the boys, they're very, very close. And just a recap on, on their temperaments, as far as the most active, outgoing, it's going to be Red, followed by Mr. Brown, followed by Mr. Black, and then Mr. Blue is our most laid back. So the order goes Red, Brown, Black, Blue. I think I got it right. What you think? How'd I do? A+? All right, guys, so this is Mr. Red. There's a little ribbon over here. I'm really hoping you guys are going to get to see him playing. I need y'all to wake up. Come on now. Wake up. Wake up.